Yeah, you're going to jail. You got unpaid tickets in Kalamazoo. You must have 12 prior driving suspended charges. You get 3 in 50 days. Yeah, it's time for jail.
Buckle up, folks, because this courtroom ride is unlike anything you've seen. Today, we meet Bobby Lee Crannell, a man whose driving record reads like a rap sheet from Grand Theft Auto. Over a dozen charges, multiple license suspensions, no insurance, and more repeat offenses than a broken record. And here he is, facing the judge once again. But what makes this case jaw-dropping isn't just the legal mess, it's the emotion, the excuses, and a final twist that leaves even the defendant speechless. We'll break down the rulings, explain the deal behind this package plea, and ask, how many chances is too many? Also, a judge who clearly remembers this guy, not just as a name on paper, but from a courtroom history going back to 2001. And yet, Crannell insists, I care, trust me. So what's the real story here? A man down on his luck, or someone who simply never learns? Let's dive in. Stay sharp. This one's loaded.
Play of a registration plate. He hasn't even been arraigned on that charge yet, but I believe the prosecutor is aware of it. So there's a package plea agreement. The defendant is going to plead to one count of driving suspended second offense. And that would be in file 2579.
Let's untangle this legal knot. What the judge just read out are several counts of driving with a suspended license, no insurance, and improper plates, some on the same day. To put this into perspective, driving with a suspended license is a misdemeanor, repeated enough, and it shows clear disregard for the law. Now stack that with no insurance and improper registration, and you're not just skirting the rules, you're steamrolling over them. The court calls it a package plea. That means all these charges are being rolled into one guilty plea, and in exchange, the rest get dropped. It's a deal, but it's also his last shot. Question for you, if someone has a dozen chances and still reoffends, should they still get a deal? Asterisk.
All right, one DWLS second to encompass everything. Driving suspended second is a misdemeanor, punishable by up to a year in jail and a fine of up to $1,000. Carries 2 points and requires that your license be suspended. You understand?
I'm sorry. I was talking with my lawyer.
Driving suspended second is a misdemeanor, punishable by up to a year in jail and a fine of up to $1,000. You understand?
Yes.
All right, you're going to plead a DWLS second in file number 251241ST.
Here's what DWLS driving while license suspended actually means. It's not just about missing paperwork. It's about ignoring court orders, dodging fees, and endangering public safety. In Michigan, a second offense can land you up to a year behind bars, add in a fine of $1,000, 2 points on your record, and yep, your license stays suspended. And the new June 26th charge, the court is now including it in this plea. That's for offenses in under 60 days. You can't call that bad luck. That's a pattern. Asterisk.
7 o'clock in the morning, Michigan Avenue and Railroad Drive, right downtown. Where were you going?
I was trying to check on some mechanic work at the time.
Was your license suspended at that time?
I think it was.
Yeah, in addition to all the ones here, you've got several in Kalamazoo. You got a September 23 case of driving without a license and you failed to pay the fine.
Did you catch that moment? The defendant had to be reminded again what driving suspended actually means. This isn't a teenager forgetting to renew a license. We're talking about a man with 15 prior DWLS charges. The judge's patience here is razor thin, and rightfully so. Crannell's casually explaining away a charge that could send him to jail for a year, like he's discussing a late library book. Audience check-in. would you be this calm if jail time was looming over you?
And you get pulled over 3 times in 40 days for the same thing.
I have no fines here in this court.
I didn't see any in this thing. Let me look in here. You and I go back a long ways. 2001, driving expired. Proper plate.
Do you know if the defendant has any alcohol related?
No.
Now this is where things get real. Crannell says he was just checking on mechanic work when he got stopped. With no license, no insurance, and improper plates. He's not joyriding, he's surviving. This moment adds emotional depth. He's alone, lost his wife 10 years ago, and is barely scraping by. But here's the tension. How do we balance empathy for hardship with accountability? For breaking the law, what's your take? Should the court weigh personal tragedy when ruling on repeated offenses?
My wife is dead. She's been dead for 10 years. I'm the only one where I'm at.
Yes, and you told me that when I met you the last time.
Yeah, yes, and it still goes.
Yes. All right, well,
I got
that,
no family.
yes.
You think I'm lying to you? I'm not.
No, I believe everything you're saying, but that doesn't give you the right to just keep driving with no insurance and no plates, and you get arrested, you bond out, you get arrested, come back. They dismissed everything.
This isn't just a new face to the court. The judge remembers Crannell from cases going back to 2001, when he himself was still a prosecutor. That's over to decades of court records involving this one man. Think about that. Same courtroom, same charges, same man, cycling through the system again and again. And the question hits hard. Is this a man slipping through the cracks or gaming the system?
You owe me $125 by 8/31/25. Yeah, you're going to jail. You got unpaid tickets in Kalamazoo. You must have 12 prior driving suspended charges. You get 3 in 50 days. Yeah, it's time for jail. You've worked your way up this calendar to the top of the list. 7 days in jail, you'll get a day of good time. You owe me $125 when you get out. You can go with a court officer.
Stand up, sir. Put your hands behind your
I
back.
don't have money right now.
Crannell breaks. You can hear it, not in his voice cracking, but in the words. My wife is dead. I have no family. You think I'm lying. And the judge's response? I believe everything you're saying, but that doesn't give you the right to keep driving illegally. It's a powerful moment. Compassion meets consequence. This is the point where the law says, we see your pain, but we still have to protect the public. Let us know, was this moment heartbreaking or just a long overdue reckoning?
Probably get out next Thursday.
Let's go.
Do you have a pet?
Yeah, I got 3 of them.
All right, we're gonna let you make a phone call, somebody to take care of your pets.
So what did we just witness? A man with a tragic backstory and a long criminal driving history, finally held accountable after years of repeated offenses. The court gave Bobby Lee Crannell a break again, but this time it came with jail time, fines, and a stern warning: stop driving or face worse. We saw emotional vulnerability, legal strategy, and a judge trying to balance justice with compassion. And that leaves us with one final question. Can a man change after 15 priors? If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns. Because in this courtroom, the drama is real, the stakes are high, and every sentence tells a story.